Hey guys, and welcome back to the Live Courageously podcast. We are so excited that you are here, and we have an awesome episode for you today. So stay tuned and learn more about how to level up your life. So a few months ago, I was scrolling through social media. This was back, matter of fact, you know what? Me and years right now are just, they're mixed up because I still feel like 2020 went by so fast for me that I still feel like 2020 was yesterday, even though we're almost halfway through 2021, which is insane. But basically, this story dates back to the first couple of months of quarantine. And I was scrolling through TikTok. This is the first time I was really on TikTok ever. I didn't really know what it was until quarantine happened because everybody started getting on TikTok. But basically, I found this guy. His name is Christian Blake. And let me tell you, he is absolutely incredible. This whole level up your life story is going to be based around him today. So Christian, if you're watching this, shout out to you because you are such an inspiration in so many different ways. And this video goes out to you. So I found Christian Blake on TikTok, and Christian Blake is all about this awesome photography and editing. I mean, first of all, I'm going to put a couple things up here to show you exactly what I mean by this, but this guy is phenomenal, literally phenomenal. He has this incredible talent that I envied. I was like, oh my gosh, I really want I want my Instagram to be leveled up. I want my life to be leveled up. I want to look like that on social media because he has just such an awesome way of like creating things that, really implement his emotions and implement all the different things that he's thinking and going through in his life. And I just thought this was so awesome. Like, I just want to be as awesome as Christian. So just scrolling through all the different things that he has to offer, not only is he, pursuing the things that he loves to do, he's making a way for himself in this life, but he's also helping others get there too, whether it's through the photography thing or if it's through, just giving that inspiration. Because if you read some of his captions on his social media posts, my goodness, I mean, not only do you have incredible photos that people want to look at all day long, he has such an inspiring message each and every time. That's just saying, hey, these are the thoughts that I'm thinking, and I just want to let you know that I'm here with you. Or, whatever it is. Like, there's plenty on there. I encourage you 100% to go check it out. But basically, I was looking through all of his stuff, and I was like, wow, I really want to do this. Like, this is something that I really, really want to do. And I was thinking, I was like, I'm never going to be able to be at this level. This is just so cool and so awesome. Like, even if I tried to emulate this, it's not going to work, right? Like, these were all the thoughts that I was having in my head. I was like, I really want to do this, but I know it's not going to be as good as him. And, even then, like, after I was thinking all these things and feeling all these things, I was like scrolling through his pages and stuff. And he was like, you know what? I had to start off from ground zero at 1.2. And yeah, you might be at ground zero right now, but that doesn't mean you're going to be at ground zero a few months from now. For you, a few weeks from now, even a few days from now. There's always going to be some sort of improvement that comes along with taking action in your life and just starting to do the things that you want to do. You may not know nothing about it. I have a little bit of background when it comes to Photoshop and, photo editing and different things like that because the architecture field yields that. Like, I have, the skills and the assets to do that because I'm in a field that already has some of those programs. But in terms of the photography realm and like all the incredible things that he's able to do with his photos, I had never really done before. So I was a bit intimidated by the whole process because I was like, oh, I don't know if I can even do this. But what's so helpful about Christian Blake's page is he has this incredible photo of everything that he's been able to do with the editing and like the lighting and just, first of all, like the modeling. Like, even that's great, you know what I mean? Because I always find myself doing the same poses every single time on social media. It's like the same thing over and over. It's so boring. But literally all his photos, there's something different. There's a new pose. There's a new edit. There's something new and just fresh and awesome about it. But I was just going through and I was like, man, this is tough. I might not know how to do this, but you got to start somewhere, right? You can have it all. You can go through this process and you can learn all these different skills. And what I love so much about his page is not only does he have this incredible photo, he gives you a step-by-step process on how he did it. Like, I love those people in this world. The people that do incredible things, but then also put their process out there. They're like, here's all the goods that you need to have to create something as amazing as this. What are you going to do with it? And I was like, what am I going to do with it? He has all these different things of how he like went through his creative process. So like one of them was a pretty cool photo where he's sitting and it looks like he's sitting in the clouds. I was like, oh, that'd be really cool. And then on his TikTok, you could see like, okay, so he got some of that stuffing that you put in like stuffed animals or like a pillow or something like that. And he like spread that around. And then he had different things going on in the background. He had like a blue background. And, you know, I know a lot of photographers where they have like the really nice setups with the backdrops and everything like that. And I know Christian now has those types of things, but before he was using like construction paper. He would literally tape 8.5 by 11 construction paper pieces together and form them on the wall. Like, that's dedication. But just seeing that and knowing that there is a way to create this on my own. I don't have to have something that's fancy and, you know, out of this world, top of the line photography, camera, all that good stuff, to just try something new and try something different. So, you know, I was like, you know what? I see all of this. I want to do something similar. I want to learn from this guy. He has awesome tips. He's an incredible guy. He's so energetic and fun to just watch, even on his daily like Instagram stories. So I'm going to test it out. So of course, this isn't some top level Christian Blake photo. But I started, you know, experimenting a little bit with PicsArt, which is one of the apps that he uses to do his stuff, you know what I mean? And I did some butterfly themed stuff because I was helping out Gina Mellish. She launched her new jewelry brand and I had this butterfly necklace. And I was like, you know what? I want to do this photo where I have the butterfly necklace on and I have all these butterflies like flying around me and I have them like on me and stuff like that. So I was like, I want to try this out. I want to do something cool like this. And I went on PicsArt and I just started experimenting. I started, you know, going through all the different things that they had on there and just started doing it. And that's something I really want to encourage everyone out there today to do. Like if there's something you want to do, you might not know how to do it, you know, to begin with. But if you don't just put yourself in the moment, put yourself doing that task, you're never going to learn and you're never going to achieve it. So I put myself in the moment. I started just putting some butterflies on there and going through the different things where I could add some shadows here and there, and I created a pretty cool photo out of it. I mean, it's no top level, top of the line photo with, you know, all the cool edits that Christian does, but at the same time, it's step one for me. I'm pretty sure his step one probably looks somewhat similar to that. You know what I mean? So just take what you have and just start working towards it. Don't worry about what people are going to think. I mean, when I posted that photo, I was like, this feels a little like, I mean, it's not like my typical content, but then I started getting all these comments about, oh, wow, this is so cool. Like my sister reached out to me. She was like, wow, like, how did you do that? Like, I mean, people were like, oh, cool, this is awesome. So, I mean, you never know. And even if people do have like a negative, you know, feedback on it, it's not for them, it's for you. So just go for it. Don't worry about what other people have to say because you are in the process of leveling up your life. Even if it's something as simple as creating better photography for your Instagram page or actually leveling up your life in your career field, whatever it may be, leveling up your life is for you and you only. It doesn't matter about anything else or what anyone else is doing. But what I love so much about this world is not only do we have these people out there who are inspiring others, we can get that inspiration from them to start doing new things. And that's what happened for me when I found Christian. So thank you so much, Christian, for just allowing me to find some inspiration in you and looking at all of your creative works and hopefully aspiring to be as talented as you one day. So thank you for that, and just encourage everyone out there to get some inspiration from someone. And if you have questions, I'm pretty sure they'll answer those questions. So just ask, and if they're not the person to ask, find someone else to ask. Just do whatever you can to start leveling up your life today because you will not regret it in days, months, or years from now. So what you can do right now is figure out what it is that you want to do to start leveling up your life and start working towards it. Find the resources that you need. If there's someone out there who has that skill or talent that you're looking to achieve, ask some questions, get to know them, Look at all of their content on their social media sites, whatever it may be. Just start working towards those dreams right now because you're not going to regret it. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. This has been an incredible episode, and just another huge shout out to Christian Brick for all the amazing things that you put out there and all the incredible content that you share with people and share about your life. So thank you so much for that. And if you guys loved this episode or loved anything about what I was able to speak to you today, please screenshot, share it on social media. I'd love to share it. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.